So after struggling last week with overtrading and this week having technical difficulties with my trading platform and not trading at my best, I made some tweaks to my trading. I told myself that I'm gonna stick with only 4 trades no matter what, and I'm going to keep my risk the same on all trades no matter what. And I stuck to the rule today, and I had one winner, 2 break even, and 1 small loser, and end of the day positive. The first trade was on BIDU, which is BIDU, a Chinese technology company, and they were in play today because they're selling about $1 billion worth of shares from this online traveling company that they were invested in. So that means they're gonna have $1 billion more in their account to work with. So I was watching it in the open, and as you guys know, when I trade, I use the 2-minute chart, but I also watch the 5 and the 15 and the daily chart. So in Baidu, what I saw was in the open, we started strong, but then sellers pushed the price down, and after that we started selling off. We were below VWAP, this black line, and I went short right here. If you can see this red triangle, that's where I went short, meaning that I'm betting that the price is gonna go down, and my target was this line right here. Anyway, when I got in, it continued to consolidate, and then it popped up. My stop was right here at 106.24, and that's where I got out. And so that was a loser, but I was confident in my trading plan, and I knew that I had 3 more stabs because I'm keeping my losers small and my winners bigger. So I only have to be right once or twice in order to be profitable, as long as I don't overtrade. That's why I'm limiting myself to only 4 trades, and I don't let my losers become a big loser. So it's a game of probability. So now I'm sticking to the mechanics, and everything is mechanical moving forward. If I risk $1, I'm not going to take profit until I get $3 per share. So my risk or my reward has to be 3 times the amount of my risk. So that was the trade on BIDU, Baidu, so it was a loser. The second trade was on CCL, and CCL is a Carnival Corporation and PLC, and they were up, or actually they were down about 2.7% in the pre-market, and they were scheduled to announce their quarterly earning. And I saw that we were selling off, and we kept holding this level right here, this 43.67 level. So I quickly looked at the news to see, if they announced their earning yet, and they did. They beat their revenue. So when I saw that they actually beat their revenue, I went long right here. With my risk was right below here at 43.56 or so. I just hit my hotkey, went long, and I covered exactly at VWAP, this black line, because VWAP could hold as, or could function as resistance. And I'm proud of this trade because I realized that this level was holding. On the 5 minute, we had this tall bottoming tail, which implies buying pressure. And yeah, I got my money and I ran. In the past, I would have tried to hold it and wait until we get to this level, but no. If I achieve 3 times of what I'm risking, I'm going to lock in profit, and that's what I did. So proud with this trade. After that, it did continue to move higher. Well, it came back down and then continued to move higher. So I'm happy with that trade. The next trade was on AMD. AMD is a chip company. What does AMD stands for? Advanced Micro Devices Incorporated. It's an American company, and they provide chips for computers. And AMD is a stock that I trade all the time. It's on my watch list. And what I saw was we sold off in the open on the 2-minute chart. And then we popped up above all these moving averages. And then when we came down and we got below these moving averages and the black line VWAP, I went short at 29.32 with my risk being 29.39. So I was risking about 6 cents per share, and I needed to get 18 cents per share to make this trade work. And it went down and it didn't quite get to my plan was to cover my position, meaning lock in profit at 29.10 right here, but it never got to this level, and once it popped up, I got out for a break even. So this was a break even trade. So this was my third trade. Remember, I told myself that I'm only gonna take 4 trades and no more, regardless whether they're winners or losers. 4 trades, no more. So AMD was my third trade. Unfortunately, it was a break even, but what can you do? Now looks like it's just chopping around. It did, it popped up and then now it came all the way down. I did think about before I placed a trade on AMD, maybe I should wait until it gets to this line to short it, because of this horizontal dotted line is a previous closing price, which acts as huge resistance and support. And we have this red line, which is the 200 moving average. So I could have been patient, waited until we got to this price, and then I could have shorted it here with my risk, the break of the 200. So yeah, but what can you do? You never know if the stock is going to move higher, or when I went short here, if it's gonna go lower. It is what it is. My last trade was on MO, which is a stock that I traded yesterday. MO is Alteria Group Incorporated. They're a cigarette company, and yesterday news had came out that their merger with another company, Philip Morris, was called off, and they also replaced their CEO. And what I saw was on the 2-minute chart, we opened strong, we sold off below all these moving averages, and then we popped up, and I saw that we were above all the moving averages. This is the 50 moving average. The black line is VWAP, the red line is 200. I love the 200. The 200 is the granddaddy of all support and resistance. It is usually reliable, not 100% of the time, but it's usually reliable. So when I saw that we were above all the moving averages, and we were making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, I went long right here, this green triangle with my stop right here, right below VWAP, and it popped up, but I needed more from it. I was hoping that it could get to high of day, and I was going to lock in my profit at 40.47. That was the game plan for this, but it came back down, and you know, we tried, we consolidated, but once I saw this red triangle, I got out for a break even. Well, a small loss. I think I lost 3 cents per share. So I'm keeping my losers very small and my winners bigger. And because I've done this today, despite having just one real winner and having one small loser and having two break even, where I managed my trade and my emotion and I stuck to the plan. That's what's so important. It's not even about the money right now, it's about sticking to the plan. If we can make trading mechanical and we don't let our emotions dictate how we're going to trade, eventually over the course of a lot of trades we are going to be profitable. So moving forward, I'm sticking to my plan, 4 trades, keeping my risk the same on all trades regardless of the setup, and whatever I risk, I have to get 3 times the amount in order to lock in profit. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.